I've been traveling from Doha, Qatar, about 6 hours en route, going to Los Angeles, California, down here on the map. Altitude at 10,000 meters, time average about 865, 79 degrees below zero there. So there's Doha, Qatar, near Saudi Arabia. The island of Spitsbergen. So the sun would be traveling. It'd be on this side. If you can see the full picture. Okay, here's Spitsbergen. Here's Greenland. The sun is down that way, and it would be about 6,000 miles, because the North Pole is about right here. So the sun is about 6,000 miles south, or more. Actually, it would be more than 6,000, because if it's 6,000 miles straight down to the equator, then this is November, so it's got another month. So let's call that 2/3 of 6,000 is going to be what? It's going to be 2,000 miles more. So it's about 8,000 miles. So the sun is about 8,000 miles away from me. And if the Earth was a globe, you just saw on the map there, I'm almost near the North Pole, just south of Spitsbergen and the northern coast of Greenland. I should not be able to see the sun from up here if the Earth was a globe. There's no way. And so here we are at 8,000 feet, 8,000 miles away from the sun and 38,000 feet above the North Atlantic. And so we're just en route over Greenland, south of Spitsbergen. Look at the curve they put. The horizon doesn't even look like that. Take a look outside and tell me if that's what it looks like. There's no way that looks like a curve. If this is to scale, which it probably isn't, there's no. If it is to scale, well, we're not seeing the curvature we should be seeing that they're telling us we should be seeing. So anyway. So there's the island of Spitsbergen, northern coast of Greenland, Ellesmere, Northwest Territories, Saskatchewan, down into Montana, Utah, all those, Idaho, Utah, Nevada. But the sun is going around this way here. This is the way the sun, it's rotating east to west. So the sun's going clockwise. If you're looking down at the North Pole, it's going clockwise, right? Because the Earth does not spin. You know that, right? The Earth does not spin. The sun and moon spin around the Earth, around the North Pole. So when you're looking out the window, as we're flying this trajectory, the sun is probably down here near south of the Azores, definitely. I don't know, there's Spitsbergen down there, but you should not be able to see the sun from 8,000 miles away if the Earth is a globe. No way. There's no way. And I'm at, what, 35,000 feet above sea level? Here's another interesting point. When we were flying on the west coast of the Caspian Sea, just south of Baku, Azerbaijan, looking to the west, I could see Mount Ararat, where Noah's Ark, the mountains of Ararat. So that's where Noah's Ark presently is, right? If the Earth was a globe, I shouldn't be able to see Mount Ararat, right? But here, I can see the sun, and I'm 8,000 miles away from its current path. You know what I'm saying? Because it's in the south of the equator, maybe 2,000 miles south of the equator right now. Today's date is the 14th of November, and I'm in, I guess it would be Spitsbergen time zone. I don't know. Right now in Vietnam time, it is. Vietnam time, we've got 10 past 7 p.m. 10 past 7. See, you can even see the sun going through the cloud there at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that or not. That is cool. So 8,000 miles away. Can you believe it? 8,000 miles away. You can still see the sun. You should not be able to see the sun if the Earth is a globe. There's no way. Anyway, it's not a globe. So the sun is in the second heaven. It's not in the first heaven. First heaven is where the clouds are, right? The stars, sun, and moon are in the second heaven. And that, what you see up there, that darkness up there, is the bottom of the deep. There's a body of water up there, which is called the deep. It's talked about in Genesis 1:2, I think, chapter 1, verse 2. But above that is the third heaven, and that's where the New Jerusalem is in the north. You could physically locate it. So if we're close to the North Pole here, go directly up, and that's where the New Jerusalem should be. And that's where Christ is, where he is right now, in his resurrected, glorified body, in the north, in the New Jerusalem, which is in the third heaven. And Paul talks of the third heaven. But the sun, moon, stars are all in the second heaven. I'm flying in the first heaven. And in between the first heaven and the second heaven, there is, the way Scripture phrases it, I'm not going to quote it just right, I don't have my Scripture right in front of me, but the sky is like a molten looking glass. So, when Scripture mentions the word glass in the King James Version, to me that sounds like a solid barrier. A solid barrier. It's not permeable, I guess is the best way to say it. And the reason why is because most of the scholarship says that outer space is a vacuum. If that is the case, if outer space is a vacuum, why doesn't all the oxygen in our atmosphere, the first heaven, get sucked out into the second heaven if it's a vacuum? So there's a lot of things that are questionable. Signing off, here we are, we're right above Spitsbergen there. Flying right over the island of Spitsbergen. I'm going to go see if I can see it out the window. Hang on, let me see if I can capture this. Should be down there. Sorry. I can get over there. Yeah. That's a lot of... Excuse me. Let me see if I can capture Spitsbergen just quickly here, which is the island in the northern part. Excuse me. Sorry. I don't see it right quick, but it should be right below us. Hang on. Let's see what we got here. Hang on. Maybe I get a bigger window here. Let's see, maybe out of here. Let's see. See Spitsbergen down there, but as you can see, there's a lot of cloud cover right now. But the island of Spitsbergen should be down there, according to the map. The earth is flat, guys. No doubt about it. Signing off from somewhere above Spitsbergen. And today is the 14th of November, 2018. Bye-bye.